What's going on, Jerome's? So we're back taking a look at Johnny friggin' Football, who's back. And I'm not gonna lie, I have always loved Johnny Football. Texas A&M tearing it up. Even that horrible season with the Browns, he's always been entertaining to me. I'm always deep down rooting for him. Now, he's sort of like Tim Tebow. Do I want him on my team? No. But am I a fan of watching him on another team? Absolutely, because there's just something to be said about swagger. And Johnny Football had that in spades. And when he just he was at Texas A&M, went into Tuscaloosa, and just balled out. Now, a lot of credit should go to Mike Evans for the Aggies tearing things up. I mean, Johnny Football gets a lot of credit for just running around Fran Tarkenton style and just lobbing it up. And then, oh, look, number 13 just came down with the ball. Yeah, it's easy to look good in college football when you have a 6'5" wide receiver that catches everything. But yeah, so the Fan Control Football League made its debut this weekend, and it's really interesting. And I think to call it the future, I think it might be a little cliche, but will it find a niche? I mean, absolutely. Because let's be honest here, everyone's stuck at home. Everyone does like being at home, and if you can gamble on anything, or if you can have fantasy sports off of anything, people will be in. They will be interested. So the Fan Control Football League. So there's 4 teams: the Beasts, the Glacier Boys, the Wild Aces, and the Zappers. Now, Manziel is a franchise player on the Zappers, which is owned by former Twins legend Trevor May, by the way. A great gamer, just really get into it. Awesome. And you look, like, so Tyson, Marshawn Lynch, Beast Mode are in. Richard Sherman's in. Destroying is owner. Quavo the rapper. Greg Miller, Austin Eckler. So they got some big time owners, and it really is a lot of fun. And also, every single week, there is a draft. So teams have franchise players, but every other team gets just drafted. So it's interesting. It absolutely is. And the fan-controlled aspect of it is on Twitch, on other streaming platforms, fans actually get to pick what the plays are going to be. So it really is like Madden. And then you watch the results come down, and it's pretty awesome. Not gonna lie. So Johnny Football, of course, is the headliner, even though his team lost, but don't care. Again, absolutely do not care. So going through some of the highlights. So this was the first one. So this is the big one. So it's basically indoor football without kicking. 7-on-7 drill. Johnny Football. Scrambling ability. Scrambling, gambling, chucking, diving, breaking tackles, splitting the defense. You like to see it. It's fun. All right, next one. Oh, goal line. So this is actually Dalvin's cousin. All right, so Dalvin has a brother at Georgia who's a phenomenal running back, and also his cousins in the Fan Control Football League. That's awesome. They're taking over. Yeah, but run some read option in 7-on-7. Johnny Football keeping it. Touchdown Zappers. Woo! Let's go. Plus, I like the uniforms. Like they're XFL adjacent. Actually, no, they sort of remind me of the uniforms from Any Given Sunday. What was it? The Dallas Crusaders or something. God, that's a great movie. And watch it. It holds up. It really does. And yeah, this is the strong point of Johnny Football's game. Of course, the scrambling, the backyard football, the improvisation. And I think it syncs up really well with what this league wants to be. Because it's big names, it's entertainment, and I think if this thing gets some legs, maybe you will get some more NFL, CFL cast-offs. Hell, Destroy, when is Destroying going to play? Like, I understand there's no kicking, but dude's an absolute athlete. He can get in this. Let's go. And, yeah, see, they almost lost the franchise right there. Just like, Johnny Manziel out with the ACL. Oh, it's fine. But scrambling, getting after it. Of course, there is no crossing the line and then going back over the line of scrimmage. I love that. That's a lot of fun. Plus, if you follow Johnny Manziel on Instagram, like, he is extremely unapologetic for being who he is. Like, he's drinking, he's gambling, he's probably betting on his own games. He's probably going full Pete Rose, but I don't care. I don't care. Because this is what it is. Like, this doesn't have to hold up to the sanctity of the NFL. Or hell, this isn't even the CFL. There's a reason why Johnny Manziel failed with the Montreal Alouettes. Is that CFL, heavy passing league, but it's very structured. It is. I mean, they don't even need to call plays. I feel like there should be an option on the Zappers playbook for the fan-controlled play calling of whatever. Hit X for whatever. Press X to pay respects. And just getting it. Yeah. And then also the So they don't have point afters because there's no kicking, which is good. But they have one-on-ones. So it's basically just like jump ball spot. And this is good. Look at that dime by Manziel. But what I don't get is, how come there has to be a dude here? Like, we're in the pandemic, man. The guy's wearing a mask. Why does he have to be there to put a ball on a stool? Like, Manziel can't put his own ball on the stool? I mean, come on. I mean, the rest of these guys are getting paid like $400 to $700 a game. Plus, all games take about an hour because there's a running clock. Because I actually like the continuous action. I think that will keep people's attention because attention spans nowadays. And the NFL, I mean, games sometimes take 4 hours. So I'm actually pretty bullish on this. It's because I think the XFL will work out. The rebirth under The Rock. I think the XFL 2 would have worked out, except, the pandemic. And the AAF. The AAF would have worked if they didn't run out of money. But what can you do? But this has a chance because the AAF and the XFL, like, they tried their damnedest to get Johnny Manziel. And I think that Johnny is very comfortable with this. Like, this is very unstructured. This allows him to be who he wants to be. This isn't as serious a football. And I think that this could be a draw. I think that Manziel, and eventually they could draw some other names. Hell, get Tebow in this league. My goodness. Like, you're never going to get above AA with the Mets, man. Strap it up one more time. Like, we need Tebow in here. Who else can we get? Taysom Hill, once he fizzles out with the Saints, he could be the franchise player in the Fan Control Football League. It would be great. I love it, man. I love it. But anyways, your thoughts. Johnny Manziel, he's bad, baby. I love Johnny football. Let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support that work, post on the Venmo. But until next time, Skol, production value.